Happy Black History Month, fellas.
You too, Tim.
Thanks, Tim. And as a honorary hard R, I'm all for it.
Get to the show, the Friday show, and there's less than 20 people, and they were fine. They're now the comedy clubs. It was in two different rooms. It was in a banquet room, two different banquet rooms. There are big rooms. There's big banquet tables, so it's not a typical comedy club setup. So it's like 15 tables or 15 chairs at a table or 12 chairs at a table, but it's banquet style. It's not like an improv where like on top of you want to come, but whatever. And it was fine. Friday night show was great. I said less than 20 people. They were fun. Did like 30 minutes on that one or whatever. Everything's fine. Then the Saturday show. That was first two comics go up and they're funny. They crushed the night before and they were doing fine, but you could tell like it's a crowd that's like not crazy interested or whatever. So like in my head, I start thinking there's a lot of Dabbleverse people here. I'll try maybe talk some, maybe that's cheer up champ another 20 years and you'll be able to handle small to medium function rooms. Thank you, Mr. Rapia, Mr. Ray. Hello, Raymond. I once again ask, who are your boys? Yes, New Jersey Ranger. You're a good guy. So Saturday show, like I instead of just going up and doing my act, is what I should have done. Hindsight, I should just went up, just did my stand-up act or whatever instead of like talking to the crowd a little bit. Also, like even like the first comic went up and he did crowd work, and you can't really hear the crowd work. You got to like repeat what someone says back to you. And look, it's a giant room, so it doesn't. The acoustics are not the greatest in a big room like that, but it's good enough or whatever. And then so I go up there instead of just jumping into my act, I mess around a little bit or whatever, not getting much or whatever. And then I was like, I kind of just got in my groove. I got like just the 20 people that were paying attention to me. The first front two tables, I know Flimsy and a lot of Dalvers people were off to the far right, but I was just focusing on the two. That's all you got to do. So I did. So I had to do 30 minutes. I did 45 minutes. Not the greatest 45, I mean, it's not like that's the one, but it was fine. Once after the first 15, 20 minutes, I was like, all right, man, let's get into it. And then I was like, I'm doing my time. I'm going to do my time, And then there were a lot of people that were into it up front. Now, I was not expecting someone that I trust to be in the back filming me. I don't know. That seems a little premeditated, to be in the back, like filming a comic. And yes, there were people. I know Ghost and Mr. P had a few, people yelling stuff out and stuff, whatever. The two tables in the middle that got up and walked out. There's like 25 people. I was fine with it. They weren't into it. They weren't into it from minute one the show started to whenever they got up and left. I'm fine with it. They didn't make a big deal about it. They're allowed to do that. And yeah, I guess half the room was papered. So like 40 people got free tickets. I guess like 35 people, 40 people paid. The other ones were free tickets. And I guess that's why the comedy club does a donation thing at the end. And yes, turns out some people did. They are putting money in the donation thing. They were not Devilverse people. They're people that got free tickets that did that. So yeah, to sit there and be like, because you didn't have, and also someone that's supposed to be a friend of mine, you've been to like 10 of my shows with a bunch of people that have been on TV and stuff, and be like, I have a great set, and like, oh, it's like, all right, you love me when everything's going amazing. When everything's going amazing and I look like a superstar, then everything's good. You see me at the art gallery, person's doing the Tonight Show in a couple days, and you don't like their set or whatever. And like, yeah, they didn't get anything. I'm like, no, they're a great comic. I'm sorry you didn't get it. It's like, oh, you're way better than. Yeah, I love it. 1 minute, you're gassing me up, telling me how great. One night that you don't like me, And all of a sudden, it's like, all right, man, you weren't with me. It's fine. The owner of the comedy club, who's a comic, goes, hey, man, I got some posters. You should sell them. A lot of people here seem to really like you. Forget. Yeah, okay, fine. 25 people walked out. Fine. They weren't into it. That's fine. But there were people that liked me. So he gave me like 9 posters that he just had. He's like, here, you should just sign them and give them to people. I didn't have a pen or anything. I was like, that was not my idea. And I was just standing back there. People come up to me, most of them Dabbleverse people that were having fun and whatever. And I sold out of the posters. So I don't know. There's like 9 posters. People bought them. I wouldn't even sell like, what are them? Like, I don't know. Whatever. If you want to give money for them, great. But enough people wanted them. Was all right. Well, here. So people are giving $10, $20 for the posters. Like, all right. Like, hey, in-person super chats, whatever. People that weren't in the Dabbleverse, so a lot of them were having fun. So yeah, to sit there, it's easy when it's in a universe where let's hate everything. And it wasn't a fun time. If I would have went up, even if I would have went up there and handled it differently, if I would have went up and just did my jokes and did that, it wasn't going to be an amazing room. The room was getting what I was getting. It's not like, all right, I did not break bank. Whatever. Like their shows were going to be fine, whether I was there or not. And I'm very thankful for everyone that came out, everyone that bought a ticket. I apologize. I didn't just go out there and do jokes, which I should have at front. That's what I should have done. Just should have went up there, did that. When I saw the one guy doing crowd work and people not really interested, you can't really hear the person. All you hear is noises. I should have just like focused on people close to me, paying attention, and just did that. I shouldn't have yelled to Tio Hank in the back of the room or New Jersey Ranger who's sitting to the left. I shouldn't have done that. That's on me, and that's where I messed up. I take that. But I did 45 minutes. I did do 30, so you got more stuff to not be interested in. So the show's over. Sold the posters. People are very friendly. Even people that weren't in the Dabbleverse afterwards, like, they're saying nice things. They enjoyed my jokes or whatever. It's like, all right, thank you. Yes, I did butcher some up front. Some jokes I haven't done in a while. I was just trying to do old jokes. And then I was going with Mint Diggity back to, I dropped off my car, which was a hotel next door, and the parking pass is in my wallet. So I had my wallet in the car because of the thing, and I left my wallet in the car. So I also did not like that. Someone said like, I didn't have I did lose my wallet. And I didn't know if I left it in Mint Diggity's car. I didn't know if I left it in I was hoping I left it in my car. I got it. It was in my car when I opened up the gate to get my car into the garage from earlier. So Mint Diggity bought me a beer. I bought him a beer. So he lost his wallet. He's trying to get that's not. I didn't go around asking anyone for a damn thing. So that's another thing. And then also the rumor I was trying to sell no. I was very honest. I owned it. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest set. I fucking owned it. I went up there and I owned it. Like, they're like, hey, how'd the show go? Wasn't great. Wasn't great. Wasn't the best me. That's the truth. Wasn't the best me. Could have done better. Got through it like a trooper. Got through it. Did it. I didn't run away scared. I wasn't like, this is it. It's like, no, man. Just you're in there. It's like, basketball game. It's not going your way. You're down by 25 points early. You chip away or whatever and do it. People that are with you are with you. People that are not, okay, fine. Sorry. You're not. I'm glad. I'm glad it worked out this way because now I know where I stand with people. The new generation's fine. He's a cool guy. Mint Diggity is a cool guy. It's fine. Lamsey, fantastic. Victoria, that's great. People that came out hoping things went horrible, and so they can be like, oh, look at Yeah, they're out of my. They're gone. I go on without it. That's fine. Rather just cut off the fat. Cut off the fat. So, mommy had never seen your act before. To her, this was her personal 9/11. How could you? She's been to a bunch of my comedy shows before. She's been to a bunch. This was not her first time at my comedy show, so she's familiar with my comedy. So I don't know what she says, but if she says that's not true. Been in my comedy show before. Just looking at one time for me to have a show up, not up to the standards of what they put themselves in. Yeah. I owned it. The second it was over, I owned it. I was like, yeah. This is her personal 9/11. I will admit, wasn't the greatest, but it's. What was I supposed to not do a show in Atlantic City? I thought people would be happy. I thought people would be excited, and they were. And then you got me 45 minutes. All right, fine. 45 minutes of it wasn't great, but you got a great. There's a chunk in there that, and then also like I did hear like the people up front were paying attention, and you cannot hear them, and because the laughter also was not carrying in that room. The whole night it was like just like low key noise. You can just hear noise. So, but again, I didn't put my best foot forward. And then I got to train on track a little bit, and that's all you can do. Just focus on the people that are into it, and that's all you can do as a comic. That's what my advice to young comics out there. Just focus on the people that are into it. Focus on them. Don't worry about the other people. We're going to happen. No.
Did you do a separate thing for the VIP? Like, did you
let me talk.
Meet and greet?
I have no. I don't even know what it all entails. I have no idea. That
you
doesn't involve me. The show. All right. I'm going to take you offline, answer the questions, and then do my thing. So.
Well, I was just curious. Like,
all right. Well, then shut up and let me answer.
I'm being quiet. I was letting you go.
All right. So the comedy shows were the comedy shows that weekend were going to be what they were. I was not on the comedy shows. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be in town. Do you know of any shows? Yeah, come and close these shows. All right, cool, awesome, do it. They got me a hotel room. They pay me for doing the shows. It is what it is. I don't know what they're via. I'm not in charge of that. I was just on the shows. I promoted the shows. That was it. He sent me the thing. I did not go down. Okay, what does this ticket mean? What does that ticket mean? I wasn't like, oh, where do people buy drinks? I was like, I'm just on the show. I have friends that work that club all the time. They have good times there. I still had a good time that weekend. I still had a good time. Was the show go the way I wanted it to go? No, not exactly, but I still had fun. I still was a good time for me. I'm not in charge of that. You're like, well, what goes on at this deli where I buy a sandwich? Well, I mean, you eat at this deli. What, well, I'm not in charge of the tickets. I'm not in charge.
No, I was just,
come see me at whatever show, like my show tonight or whatever. Where I'm at Stand Up New York later this week. I don't know what the ticket prices are there. I don't know. I'll be on the show. I'm not in charge of how they sell tickets. I'm not in charge of who they give a free. I don't know. I just showed up and did a show and didn't do it as well as I wanted to do the show. That's it. That's it. I'm not responsible. So don't ask me questions that I just gave you the answer for, because I'm not going to sit here and just repeat what I just said. I'm not in charge. I don't know what it means. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me.
No, that's not the question.
The
question was more like,
I don't know what it entails.
Did you do something for people that had VIP? Are you aware?
No, I'm not aware.
So
I don't know.
You don't know if you did stuff.
No, I don't think it involves me. I don't think
the
that
VIP thing had nothing to do with you at all whatsoever. Like,
no, go look at that. Like, I'm sure they have VIP up there for whatever shows are there. That doesn't involve me.
No, the guy that was running the show, he didn't say like, hey, I need you to go do this separate thing off to the side over here for the VIP people.
No. There's no thing like I got to do something extra. All right,
Is that
I'm
weird?
getting ready to
Is
wrap
that
up.
weird though? Is that weird to you though that they would do that? Like have a VIP thing and then not have you have anything to do with it?
Whatever their VIP thing is, what it is. I don't know what it is, Quad. So, all right, let me wrap up.
Why did you schedule? Why did you schedule a Dabbleverse? Why like
they
you
already
did-
had a show. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
I'm just saying,
I
like
you, buddy,
you didn't, you don't want to be part of the Dabbleverse, but you set up
thanks
a
for joining.
show that
I
would
like
be.
right. Yes, let me just end this show because I gotta go. I'm not. I'm not in charge of the comedy club. I'm not in charge of how they sell tickets. They just put me on a show.
No, but I'm saying, like
But,
you were
all right.
saying, like, hey, I'm going to be in AC with all my friends that do Dabbleverse stuff.
I said I'll
But
be
you
at the
didn't,
show,
like-
and there'll be some people that'll want to come out. People bought tickets, whatever the tickets are. I wasn't in charge of the tickets. I don't know. I'm just adding.
Nobody's
to the show.
arguing that. Like,
All
I'm
right.
not arguing.
All right, let
with
me
you today. I
do
just
these
had,
super
like,
chats
5
so I can
questions
get out
for
of
you.
here. All right, and there.
So that's
not
it.
in charge.
I asked 2 questions, and you're going to get all pissed off at me and kick me off your fucking show.
I don't know
Because I asked
I'm
you
not in
fucking 2
charge.
questions.
I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge.
That dude,
All right, let
your
me read-
answers are retarded. What are you doing? Like, I came on to ask you 2 questions, and you're
I don't know
freaking
what
out
all
like
it
I'm
entails.
attacking you.
It doesn't know. It has nothing to do with me.
I know, but you're acting like I'm attacking you or something. That's
I'm
weird.
trying to wrap up the show. I only do an hour. I want to read these super chats so I can get on. I got to do shows tonight. So, all right.
Did you go on with Mountain and those guys?
Yeah, I called in. Ray, I first heard that joke in 2023, and the punchline was no need to bring 2019 into it. Which is it? It's both of them, whichever way you want it. Tuna Town, will you return the coat to mommy she bought you? Oh, my jacket. I'm not returning anything. Also, like, that's my jacket. I bought that jacket with my credit card. Asked
But
to do
they
anything
didn't.
special.
They didn't ask you to do something different.
No,
then.
they didn't ask me to do anything different.
All right. Well,
my
why
apologies
you just
for
said that.
my apologies
When
for
I asked.
yelling at you.
Yeah, I asked.
I
like, an
apologize.
easy-
I apologize.
Easy question.
All right, I apologize. I don't know. I'm just been getting. It's not the funnest time for me. Like that. Yes, I had a show. It didn't go well. I wish it would have went better.
I do
People
love
want
how.
people
I
want me
watched-
to end my life over it, and it's like, all right.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
So
No, I was watching Chad, and somehow he thinks that you bombing negates every bomb he ever did now, because apparently the only way he can measure his life is against you. Apparently, like so now that you bombed, we can erase the fact that he bombed at Kevin's roast. We can erase the fact that you beat him in the roast on MLC. All that stuff is gone now from history because you bombed one weekend.
yeah, I had a bad. Guess what? I'm gonna have a bad show again in the future. It's part of the deal. Also, the people that were at the show, EFS, Mint Diggity. I don't know if Flimsy Grimmer and Nugent's Range ever been to a show before. Johnny Carson, Mommy, Lady KB. They've been to my shows before. All of them have gone great. They see me on shows with great comics, and I've had great sets. I have one show that's not up to par, that's not great, and suddenly I'm the worst thing to ever exist on the planet. It's like, yeah, that's kind of, that's I don't like that. Someone that's been to like 10 of my shows always sees me have great sets. I have one that's not great, and suddenly I'm the worst thing to exist on the planet. I should like jump off a bridge or something. Like,
Goodbye. Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Oh, now we know who to blame.
The ultimate life form born to rule all. With the power of these emeralds, I'm going to conquer the universe. This is who I am. If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss.